Beyond the coffin, why the Lungu family's South African standoff is more than just a burial dispute. Hey everyone, and welcome to the Voice Room, the place where we dive deep into the art of performance and communication. Today, we're unpacking a truly dramatic story from Southern Africa that goes far beyond a simple headline. We're relooking at the Lungu family of Zambia and their standoff over a state funeral in South Africa. The details are shocking, and they point to something much bigger than a burial dispute. Stick with us as we reveal the hidden political motives and legal challenges behind this incredible story. But first, if you're new here, do UNT forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you do UNT miss any of our powerful content. Beyond the coffin, why the Lungu family's South African standoff is more than just a burial dispute, Johannesburg. South Africa, the solemn act of laying a former head of state to rest is usually a moment of national unity and respect. But for the family of Zambia's late president, Edgar Lungu, what should be a straightforward repatriation has erupted into a bitter, high-stakes legal and political drama playing out not in Lusaka, but in the courtrooms of South Africa. And beneath the surface of official pronouncements and family grief, a more potent and intriguing narrative simmers. Is this standoff truly about a dying wish? Or is it a calculated maneuver to avoid a different kind of homecoming, one fraught with legal peril? South Africans have watched as the Zambian government and the Lungu family clashed over the former president's final resting place. The state insists on a dignified state funeral in Zambia, befitting a national leader. The family, led by former First Lady Esther Lungu, vehemently resists, citing Edgar Lungu's alleged final wish for a private burial and, critically, his desire for President Hichilema's administration to have no involvement. But for those following the intricate political landscape of Zambia, the family's steadfast refusal to return to Lusaka carries a heavier, unspoken weight: the shadow of corruption allegations. Since President Hakainde Hichilema took office in 2021, a sweeping anti-corruption drive has seen a number of high-profile figures from the previous administration, including members of the Lungu family, face serious charges. Former First Lady Esther Lungu. She has been arrested multiple times on charges ranging from possession of properties suspected to be proceeds of crime to alleged theft of motor vehicles. Children under scrutiny. Lungu's children, Tasila and Dalitso, have also been ensnared in legal battles, facing charges related to illicit enrichment and property acquisition. These arrests and ongoing investigations have painted a grim picture for the Lungu family in their home country. While they maintain their innocence and allege political persecution, the reality is that a return to Zambia, even for a state funeral, would place them squarely back within the jurisdiction of Zambian law enforcement, and potentially back into the crosshairs of ongoing legal processes, a burial or a shield. This is where the narrative shifts from a dispute over a coffin to a compelling and unsettling suspicion. Is the South African burial standoff a strategic play to delay, or even avoid their own potential arrests and legal entanglements back home? The family's public statements focus on respecting Edgar Lungu's wishes and their deep distrust of the current Zambian government. Yet the timing and intensity of their resistance, set against the backdrop of relentless corruption charges, cannot be ignored. A return to Zambia for a state funeral would undoubtedly expose family members to increased scrutiny and the immediate threat of detention. South African courts have largely sided with the Zambian government on the principle of a state funeral for a former president. However, the emotional and political complexity of the situation runs far deeper than legal precedent. Why this matters to South Africans? This story is a poignant reminder of the intricate dance between politics, justice, and personal freedom that often plays out across the continent. It highlights the power of political transitions, how shifts in power can dramatically alter the lives and legal standing of former leaders and their families. The reach of justice, how individuals facing allegations might seek sanctuary or leverage in foreign lands. The human element, The profound personal cost of political feuds, even in death. The Lungu family's fight to bury their patriarch in South Africa is not just a family squabble. It's a window into a bitter political legacy. A desperate attempt to exert control in a rapidly changing environment, and for many, a deeply unsettling indication that for some, a funeral might just be the least of their worries. The coffin of Edgar Lungu, therefore, remains in South Africa, a silent symbol of a nation's unresolved past and a family's uncertain future. And that's the real story behind the headlines. The drama playing out in a South African courtroom is a direct reflection of the political tension and legal battles the Lungu family faces back home in Zambia. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other political disputes are being fought in the court of public opinion? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Do you believe the family's claims, or is this all about avoiding arrest? We want to hear your voice. And remember to stay ahead of the narrative and get the full story. Hit that like button and share this video with your network. We'll see you next time on The Voice Room.